If you've been around the spiritual or metaphysical community for any length of time, you've probably heard the term light worker. But what is a light worker? What's their role here on this planet? And how do you know whether or not you might be one of them? In this video, I'm going to explain the answers to those questions. Hello, I'm Wendy Rapp, spiritual life coach and psychic tarot reader. On this channel, I help you as a spiritually awakened person grow and evolve on your soul's journey. And if you enjoy material like this, hit the subscribe button because I upload a new video every Sunday. The term light worker is a relatively new term in the spiritual metaphysical community. It was first coined in the early 1980s by author and teacher Michael Mirdad, but it really took hold and took off in 1997 when Doreen Virtue released her book, The Lightworker's Way. Lightworkers are awakened beings who volunteer before birth for their current life role, their current life purpose. And they usually are individuals who come in with special gifts like heightened intuition, psychic abilities, or spiritual healing abilities. Light workers tend to be very sensitive individuals who are people who are sensitive to the emotions of others, both people and animals, and especially they're sensitive to the pain and suffering of others. So a light worker is someone who will really feel anguish and sadness over the misery that they see in this world. Light workers are individuals who come in with a greater sense of compassion and kindness toward others, and you usually see it in them starting as early as childhood. They feel a greater sense of connection to all living beings and to the earth itself, and yet they often feel distant or isolated from others, even from their own family members. A light worker is a person who usually has an enormous pull to try to help others. They have a core of kindness and they usually vibrate at a higher level, which really is helpful for them to stay positive and supportive when they're helping someone who's going through a difficult time. They just have a need to be of service and to help others. So how do you know if you're a light worker? Well, that does call for personal introspection, but if any of the descriptions that I just gave you resonate with you in any way, then I would say you're probably a light worker. So what is the purpose of a light worker? Well, a light worker is a spiritual being who volunteers to come to the planet and to serve as a beacon and to serve humanity. They're individuals who strive for or they have achieved the vibration of divine unconditional love. Their role is to hold space for love and light on the planet, and they show the way to the rest of us through their words, actions, and messages. And their role is really important right now because right now we are going through a huge energetic shift. And that energetic shift is causing a lot of tumultuous and disruptive energies to come to the surface, to be healed. So a light worker will anchor in the love and anchor in the divine light. And what that does is it helps to radiate that energy to the rest of us so that we can survive those changes, but it also helps to aid in the healing process. It does help others to be more open and accepting to the healing that needs to take place right now on Mother Gaia. And besides being here to help raise the planet's vibration and the Earth's energies, they're also here to help elevate mankind's consciousness. And they will do that any way they can, any way that they can find, any work that they can do, they will be of service to help elevate that consciousness. So light workers will often be drawn to careers like teaching, counseling, the healing arts, or they may become activists for the environment or for social issues. Now, if you're somebody who's not necessarily involved in any of those careers, it doesn't mean you're not a light worker. And don't ever say, please don't ever say, well, I'm not doing anything important with my life, so I must not be a light worker. That's baloney. Your main purpose as a light worker is to hold that divine love, to hold light and energy here on Mother Earth. On that higher vibration is what we're anchoring in right now. Whether you are working as a bus driver, or you're a janitor, or you're a housewife, you're still doing very important work, just holding that divine love, that divine energy here as a beacon for others, helping to heal this planet and to help raise the consciousness of mankind is the most important work you can be doing. Never underestimate it. And just so you know, when you are one of those persons who are here to help anchor in that energy, you are making the work of persons who are doing activism, or persons who are in the healing or coaching or teaching arts, you're helping them to be able to do their work so much more easily. They need your help, and we all owe you a debt of gratitude for the work you do holding the light in. So don't ever underestimate the importance of, I don't even want to say merely holding the light, but of bringing in and anchoring that light. That is the most important work as a light worker that you could be doing. So whatever role you play as a light worker, just know that the work you are doing, anchoring in that light, is of great importance to this planet and to mankind. If you have any questions or comments about today's material, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. I do see those comments. I will respond to you. If you'd like to get a reading with me, you can get a reading with me through EarthSpirit New Age Center in Red Bank, New Jersey. I do readings in person or over the phone, so just give them a call. Their number's on the screen, and they'll set up an appointment for you. Also, if you'd like to connect with me on social media, the links are below in the description box. Thank you so much for joining me today, and as always, remember, you are a spark of the divine. Share your light with the world. Blessings.